anticipation in the air for this interim manager. And welcome everyone to England's Northwest. The action soon to get underway here at Old Trafford. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Manchester United up against Crystal Palace.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Borna Sosa. Andre Ratsiu. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. Can he score? And what a beginning to this game. Excellent shot and a very fine save.
Yeah, dynamic play and a top-class save.
Decent position. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Angelo Stiller. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Andre Ratsiu. Well, the focus on many of the back pages coming into today's game, very much on him, up against his old club, and that's never easy for a footballer, a mixture of emotions.
Well, I have to say, I never really played well against my old clubs. I always felt the spotlight was on me. I think he might find it difficult today.
Well, that attack collapsed completely.
Well, no way through there.
Well, he's the player many people have focused on in the build-up to today's match. The rumours are true. He's going to end his wonderful career at the end of the season. And what a loss for the club that is bound to be, Stuart.
Well, it's slightly surprising because he still looks a very good player. But he obviously knows his own body and thinks he can't perform at his best anymore. I think he's made a brave decision.
Pressure kept high. This could be troublesome. Well, quite simply not precise enough from that position. Manchester United recovering possession well. And they really wanted a victory, Manchester United, in the last game, but instead a draw against Everton. How do you see them faring today?
Well, in a tight game, the draw wasn't necessarily a bad result. Today, though, if they dominate the midfield area, as they should do, I think they'll win this game.
The delivery. Under no real pressure. Could be dangerous. Oh, cut out brilliantly.
That looked dangerous, but he did so well there.
Pedro Porro. Stiller. Chance to put them in front. In it goes. The opening goal in this context.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace and transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing, and what a goal.
Ratsiu. Maxence Lacroix. On to Mateta. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Opportunity.
Chido Obi! Chido Obi! What a goal from Chido Obi!
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Nice looking pass. Given away by Manchester United. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Yeremi. And Sosa here. Could be. So with that, the first half comes to an end, and Manchester... Well, back underway, and there can be no playing it down. A big gulf between the sides in the first half. Will we see a response from Crystal Palace in the second? Well, something has happened at one of the other venues. Oh, genuine chance. Oh, he's done it. But hang on. Offside is the verdict here. It's not going to stand.
Well, you can tell he thought he was onside here, but the assistant, I think, got it absolutely right.
He has teammates around him. That is a magnificent run. The clearance wasn't decisive. And offside by a very small margin. Stiller. It's with McTominay. What can he do with it now? Is it going to be? Oh, it's a terrific challenge.
What a tackle that was.
Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, he's certainly got ability. A lot of clubs have been in for him, but now he needs to fulfil that potential. He might just have to be patient, though.
And look at this! And a little too close to the keeper in the end. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Mateus Cunha. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Manchester United taking on Newcastle United. Well, he's certainly not alone, but timely defending when it mattered. Might be a chance to break. Attack collapsed completely. Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Crystal Palace facing Tottenham Hotspur.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come around.
Offside it is, and a pretty elementary mistake.
Well, that's such a poor set play. No wonder the coach is furious.
Andre Ratsiu. That's a good-looking ball. And it's played into the centre. And danger still. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. And Crystal Palace moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? And the pass keeps them going. This could be troublesome. Oh, a fine stop, and more importantly, away from danger. Højlund. And the counter-attack looks on. And news of a goal at the Amex. Alex Scott has the information for us. Oh, jumping in. They're in a great position here. How good was that?
That looked a really big chance.
Well, unfortunately, we had to interrupt Alex just then to confirm Forest did score in that game. And they're on top currently, 3-1. Oh, moving it nicely. Really good build-up, but no end product. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. And there it is, the final whistle. It's a Manchester United victory.
Well, they've been great defensively, as we know. but it was all about their front players today. Their movement, awareness of space and speed of thought was just too much for their opponents. They could have won this by a lot more.
Undeniable pressure heaped on the manager now. Time is... Hello and welcome to one of the most atmospheric venues in the game of football, St James's Park. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Newcastle United taking on Manchester United.
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
The delivery. Oh, and the crossbar getting in the way. And a goal kick coming up. And here's the Newcastle formation. Nick Pope gets the nod between the posts. Bruno Fernandes plays alongside Sandro Tonali in central midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape.
Well, it's great to see a team playing with wingers in a 4-3-3, but they've got to be effective, both with their dribbling and their crosses. Otherwise, they'll become bit-part players.
Make yourself known to the nearest store. Thank you.
Will it open up? And this will be a penalty. This to make it 1-0. And a goal! He was composure personified, and he's done his job from the spot. So United restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they come up with an equaliser? Mateus Cunha. Running room galore for United. Well, that is simply a gift for any keeper. Højlund. And making his move inside. And United have it back. Angelo Stiller. Gonzalo Inacio. Decent position. Targets available. Cross comes in. Could be more trouble. A bit disappointing in the end. Trying to really get at the opposition here. And look at this! That's a good-looking pass. Can he score? Well, body in the way. Still a chance. Well, no way through in the end.
Well, that save has kept them in this game. They now need to create one or two chances of their own.
Well, maybe a chance for them now to alleviate the pressure. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Trying to open up the defence. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball.
Ah, that's a good bit of play.
Fine build-up play. And possibilities inside the box. Oh, this looks useful. Can he put it away? Joelinton. Can they pull further away? Real chance. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Well, the first half story has been written. Half-time here at St James's Park. So underway again, the Magpies with the lead, but this game far from being done and dusted. Fernandes. Now a decent position. It's with Joelinton. Ashby. Jacob Murphy. Physical play. And losing the ball there.
That really was a lovely bit of defending there.
And he's in. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the coming up here on EA TV. It's Newcastle United taking on Chelsea. Voltemade. Tonali with it. And United regaining possession here. He doesn't have to do it on his own. And a very good challenge. Gordon. This is the home of live football, EA TV, and we'll have live coverage of the fifth round of the FA Cup. It's Manchester United facing Crystal Palace.
Well, we're down to the last 16 now, so plenty to play for in that game, in what will be a tough encounter.
Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising.
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
Skinner. It's with Porro. Confident play. I just couldn't play that decisive ball. Nick Voltemade. Jacob Murphy. 20 minutes to go. Good conditions for the counter. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. Getting right into his face. Now, will the cross work out for them? Well, in fact, a good but straightforward claim by the keeper. And it's United's turn now. Voltemade. Thoughtful play. Moving it so confidently now.
Yeah, just waiting for the right moment here to penetrate.
Joelinton. And it's opening up. And tipping it over the crossbar. Substitution time it is here. And he's fired over the corner. Vivian. Bruno Fernandes has it. Real chance. And the keeper more than equal to the task. When it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Well, with the minutes ticking away, Manchester United know they've got to up their game here, Stuart.
Well, it's been tight, but they've lacked a cutting edge. They've done well at the back and in midfield, but the final pass, the shot or cross have lacked that bit of quality. Can they find that missing link in these final few minutes?
There will be 1 minute added on at the end. The referee's whistle for full time, and here's the big story. No point. A huge call from the manager today. Dropping one of his best players might be the wake-up call the team needs. Or could it? Well, if you like an old-time football feel, this is the place for you. We're in South London at Selhurst Park. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner for this one is the former England international Sue Smith. And we have FA Cup action to bring you from the round of 16 just moments away. It's Crystal Palace versus Manchester United.
Yeah, getting to the business end of the tournament now. This is where the nerves could really kick in. Lots at stake, and it's going to be interesting to see how both teams approach this. I'm sure it's going to be an entertaining game nonetheless.
And here's the Palace 11. Walter Benitez is the goalkeeper of choice. Daichi Kamada plays with Jefferson Lerma in the centre of midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape.
Yeah, when out of possession, it looks like a 5-2-3, which is quite defensive with the two holding midfielders. In possession, it'll be more of a 3-4-3, which can be quite attacking. I'm sure it's going to be quite fluid, though.
Oh, an outrageously good save. Terrific goalkeeping. Splendid defending. Neither side really able to keep the ball for any significant length of time. Good pass.
Great vision and awareness there. To see that and execute it, top class.
Højlund. Beautifully weighted ball. And the keeper taking it cleanly. To jump in front. Guehi. And he clears the danger. Yeremi. And the ball back with United. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. That's a good-looking ball. Well, it looked like it might lead to something very positive indeed, but a useful interception. Marcus Rashford. And it's played into the centre. And quick thinking from the keeper, who was off his line early. Malacia. The defenders know they need to get tighter. Oh, misjudged that one. And the flag has gone up.
Well, you've got to be aware and alive inside the box. Always keep moving. And he's just got caught ball watching.
Malacia. Well, he's certainly not alone. Good-looking move. Must be! And just like that, broken up.
Yeah, I like the approach play, but just lacked that final pass, didn't they?
And taking it without any trouble at all. Rasmus Højlund. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Good bit of closing down. So out for a throw-in. Malacia. Riyad. There to win it back. And that is going to be all for the first 45 here at Selhurst Park. So underway once more. No goals, no drama, to be honest, in the first half. Surely that situation will change. Razziu. Could be a chance to break. And players waiting in the centre. How was that not a goal? And pushed away to safety. We always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Manchester United facing Aston Villa.
Yeah, it should be a good game, that. The atmosphere's always great, isn't it?
United might be able to cash in. Well, it could be on for him here. And might well have been the first goal of this contest.
Great chance to take the lead. He'll be really annoyed with himself not to put that one away.
Well, Manchester United unable to retain possession. Šeško. This is looking good. And that's a very good parry. Jean-Philippe Mateta. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. And so it'll be a goal kick. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Pedro Porro. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. For the lead here. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, just look how he gets his head up, spots the run. It's a lovely pass. And it's a brilliant finish. He strikes through the ball. The keeper has no chance. It's a superb finish.
And Palace moving the ball with purpose. Pedro Porro. Højlund. And can they make one of these passes count? Real chance. Will it happen for them? And calling upon all his defensive qualities.
That was a big chance. Probably should have done better, in my opinion.
Might be a chance to break. Goalkeeper's ball, the cross delivered too close to him. Rasmus Højlund. Decent position this for United to find themselves in. That's a nice ball. And making the save. They're still breathing.
Yeah, the keeper's made a superb stop. But there's very little time to turn it around now.
Ndemo. Takes on the shot. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Not testing the keeper at all with that effort. Kamada. Doesn't have to do it on his own. Oh, how on earth did he clear that one away? The final whistle, and Manchester United move on.
Well, they had to work hard for it. Very little to split the two teams over the 90 minutes. But they've come through that now, though, and they've got to fancy their chances in the next rounds.
Well, really no complaints whatsoever about his performance in this game.
Yeah, he had a good game. He got an important goal which gave them the lead. And you could just see how confident he was, always wanting the ball and making things happen.